Hey, legends, Frazer Brookes here, and in this video, I want to share with you how you can accelerate your growth and success in network marketing. All right, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, do me a massive favor, smash the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and let me know in the chat down below, how long have you been building your network marketing business for? And before I kind of get into this video today, I really want to help you because this has massively helped me over the years with my mindset, and I want to make sure that you've got the tools available to you to be able to really start to master that mindset. So with that being said, if you go to FrazerBrookes.com/101, right, FrazerBrookes.com/101, you're going to be able to get a free giveaway from me. It's the 20 mindset hacks or mindset tips that I've kind of found and established over the years of kind of being around this industry a long time, and what separates the people who are crushing it from the people who aren't doing so well. And it's just 20 things. You can read it in like super quick time. It's super easy to go to FrazerBrookes.com/101. All right, so I'm excited about today because I'm a great believer in you've got it, and if you've seen my 1-to-1 rule before, you'll know that you got to do an hour of learning and an hour of doing, an hour of learning and an hour of doing, an hour of learning and an hour of doing. But when you start in your network marketing business, I want you to imagine that you are like an old computer back in the day that only allowed floppy disks, and the memory of the computer was 8 megabytes, right? So imagine every single time you go to a training or an event, you got a floppy disk. It was given to you on the way out. Congratulations going to that event. Here's your floppy disk. And imagine like the Matrix, right? Imagine the Matrix. Sorry, Jimmy's playing like speed dial on here, right? Imagine the Matrix. You know when he kind of gets the thing plugged into him and it gets taken out, and then the thing gets plugged into him, it gets taken out, and then Neo's like, I know Kung Fu, right? Imagine that. But imagine that with this floppy disk, you put it into your computer, there's 8 megabytes of information into the 8 megabyte computer, and now your capacity is full. And then you go to another event, you get given another floppy disk, you put it in, you try to download it, and the computer crashes. And you start hitting the computer, you start blowing violently into the floppy disk whole thing, and it just doesn't work. And here's why. You have to grow your capacity in order to be able to grow yourself. If you have the 8 megabyte computer, you'll keep trying to put more and more and more information into it, you're gonna crash, you're gonna burn. And in network marketing, it feels like overwhelm and frustration. You know all this information, you know all this stuff, but for some reason you're stuck, you're limited, and you're not moving forward. So today I want to help you be able to grow the capacity, so you go from 8 megabytes to 16 megabytes to 32 megabytes to 64 megabytes to 128 megabytes to 256 megabytes to 512 megabytes to 1 gigabyte to 2 gigabytes to all the way up till unlimited amount. Right? And there's a process how to do this. First and foremost is time, but the second thing really is every time you expand your vision, you expand your capacity. Write it down. Every time you expand your vision, you expand your capacity. Every time you expand your belief, you expand your capacity. Every time you expand or gain clarity, you expand your capacity. If you can get clarity, belief, and vision every single day, every single week, every single month, every year, your capacity for growth your capacity for learning, and therefore growth, is going to expand. So how do you get this? Number one, you go to events. Now imagine this. I'm giving a lot of analogies here today, but imagine that in order for you to get success, you had to complete a 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzle. However, you don't know what the picture is. You just know there's 1,000 pieces to this puzzle, and every time you have a call with your mentor, every time you have a Zoom call with your peers, like your network marketing peers, every single time you go to an event, every single time you read a generic book, a personal development book around the network marketing profession, you get given one piece of the network marketing puzzle. One piece. So when you get the one piece, you look at it and you're like, I have absolutely no idea what this is going to be. Right? Maybe it's a petal on a flower, maybe you don't know the overall picture, so you put it there. You go, okay, I need to go get more pieces. So now you go learn, and you expand your vision, you get more belief, you get more clarity. Now you've got more pieces, now you've got 10 pieces, but none of them connect with each other. And you keep going and going until you get 100 pieces. Now you've got a section of the puzzle. Now you've got an idea of what this picture is. And that's the goal, to grow your capacity. The second thing is you got to have a reset. So imagine that, I mean, the old school computers, the Game Boys, if your computer crashed, you got like a pen, and you would just kind of like press the reset button. You remember that on the Game Boy? You had to get like a drawing pin or something, and you had to kind of go like to reset it. Now imagine that you have a full computer, right? You're running at full capacity, you're learning, and you're kind of like, oh my God, where do I start? The reset is what we know as action. Every time you take action on something, you're moving the information to a protected hard drive. You're taking the 8 megabytes on your computer and you put them into a hard drive. Now you've got more space. Now you can learn more. You do it and you put it onto a computer. So when it comes to activity, here's the thing that I want you to do, because coming up now, there's going to be a lot of online events, a lot of in-person events, and you're going to learn, instead of learning 1 or 2 things, you're going to learn 10 things. You're going to have your notebook, and you're going to be like, blah, 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 and at the end of it, you're going to think, oh my God, and you're going to go, I've got so much information, and then you get home on a Sunday night, you wake up on Monday with a convention hangover, an event hangover. You're absolutely destroyed. All the energy escaped your body from last year, and you just got to catch up. You're hungover. The next day, you try to get to work, and you go, where do I start? And the best answer to where do you start is at the beginning, but where's the beginning? Does that mean I start from the first strategy or the last strategy? Like, I don't know. So here's what you're going to do. Every time you go to an event and you get these 10 strategies, before you leave the room, I want you to star or highlight or on another page, write down one thing that you're going to do, and become the best at doing the one thing. Someone asked me the other day, they said, Frazer, what are the 5 things that I need to do to get my team member moving fast? So I said, number 1, get them to do one thing. Number 2, get them to do one thing. Number 3, get them to do one thing. Number 4, get them to do one thing. And guess what number 5 was? Get them to do one thing. If you focus on just doing one thing, you reset. So you learn, you do, you can learn more. You do, you can learn more. The fastest way to accelerate your growth and success in network marketing is learning and executing straight away. Learning, executing straight away. Learning, executing straight away. When you get the chance to be in a room full of people who are crushing it in network marketing, watch what they do when they learn what the speakers are saying. Chances are they've already done it by the time the speaker's finished. The faster you execute, the faster you're going to grow. Execution is the aim of the game, but you have to know what to execute on. All right, so I hope you guys got value from this and learned from this. So here's the one thing that I would love for you to do. Smash that subscribe button. The second one thing, give us a thumbs up. And the third one thing is go to FrazerBrookes.com/101 and make sure you get that free mindset giveaway that's made just for you in order to grow your mindset and grow your success and win in this network marketing game. All right, look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye-bye.